You wake up, stretch your arms, get out of bed, and suddenly something feels off. That morning walk you used to enjoy, it now feels heavier. Your legs tremble slightly on the stairs, and lifting a grocery bag, surprisingly exhausting. You might think you're just getting older, but what if I told you that a silent enemy is quietly chipping away at your strength day by day? This isn't just aging, this is preventable muscle loss, caused by daily habits most seniors do without even realizing it, and it's not your fault. In this video, we'll expose the hidden daily habits that may be destroying your muscle mass. More importantly, you'll learn what to do instead, backed by science, from institutions like Harvard, Tufts University, and the Mayo Clinic. We'll walk you through practical tips, meal strategies, and mindset shifts that can help you rebuild strength no matter your age. Because weakness isn't inevitable, it's optional. And by the end of this video, you'll have a clear checklist to protect your muscle mass and your independence for years to come. Let's begin with the number one reason muscle loss sneaks up on so many older adults. Not a disease, not genetics, but a slow lifestyle drift. Daily patterns that were harmless in your 30s, but quietly destructive after 60. Let's reveal them, one by one. Habit number one, sitting still for long periods. It's comfortable, it feels restful. But after the age of 60, sitting more than 6 hours a day without frequent movement causes measurable muscle loss, especially in the legs, glutes, and core. Researchers call this disuse atrophy. Your muscles work on a use it or lose it system, and inactivity tells your body, we don't need this strength anymore. The result? You start losing function you don't even notice, until you trip, wobble, or need help getting up from a chair. The fix? You don't need a gym, you need frequency. Stand up and stretch every 30 minutes. Do small movements while watching TV, like ankle circles or gentle squats holding onto a chair. Every movement counts. Habit number two, skipping breakfast or eating the wrong kind. We've all heard breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but for seniors, it's critical for muscle preservation. Here's why. After a night of fasting, your body wakes up in a breakdown state, pulling amino acids from muscle to keep your brain running. If you skip breakfast or eat just toast and coffee, you prolong that catabolic state. And the damage is invisible until you realize your legs are weaker, your energy drops faster, and your recovery time increases. The fix? Start your day with 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein. Eggs, Greek yogurt, a smoothie with whey protein. It's not just about food, it's your first defense against age-related muscle loss. Habit number three, eating healthy, but low-protein meals. It's one of the most misleading traps seniors fall into. You're trying to eat clean, oatmeal, a salad, maybe some fruit. And yes, it sounds healthy. But if those meals lack enough protein, your muscles suffer. In fact, one study from the Journal of Gerontology found that even seniors eating the recommended daily amount of protein, if they spread it incorrectly, still lost muscle faster than those who timed their intake evenly. Why? Because your body can only absorb a certain amount of protein effectively at a time. And unfortunately, many seniors save all their protein for dinner, leaving breakfast and lunch protein poor. This causes what researchers call anabolic resistance, where your body doesn't respond as strongly to protein intake as it used to. So what's the fix? Start with 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Example? Breakfast. 2 eggs plus Greek yogurt equals 28 grams. Lunch, grilled chicken salad plus quinoa equals 30 grams. Dinner, salmon plus lentils equals 35 grams. Snacks like cottage cheese or a simple protein shake can fill in the gaps. And remember, protein isn't just about muscle. It helps regulate blood sugar, supports your immune system, and repairs every cell in your body. Habit number four, chronic stress and cortisol imbalance. This one's often overlooked, but the link between emotional stress and muscle loss is real. When you're under stress, financial, emotional, or physical, your body produces more cortisol. That's fine in short bursts. But chronic elevation? It breaks down muscle tissue to fuel your stress response. And older adults often carry low-level chronic stress for years, especially if they're caregivers, widowed, or dealing with health worries. You might feel fine, but internally, your muscles are paying the price. The fix? Support your nervous system daily. Try 5 minutes of deep breathing in the morning, a walk in nature, journaling before bed. Adaptogens like ashwagandha or magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens can also support your cortisol balance. Remember, your mind and muscle are deeply connected. Habit number 5, eating most of your calories late in the day. We get it. It's easy to skip breakfast, have a light lunch, and go all in at dinner. But that pattern is working against your muscle health. Not only does it overload your digestion when it's least active, it also misses key muscle building windows during the day. Your muscles respond best to consistent fueling. And by loading your calories late, your body doesn't have the building blocks when it needs them most. Try this timeline instead. 8 a.m., high protein breakfast. 12:30 p.m., balanced lunch. 3:30 p.m., light snack with protein. 6:30 p.m., moderate dinner. This approach keeps amino acids available throughout the day, feeding your muscles when they're most receptive. Habit number 6, not drinking enough water. It sounds simple, but dehydration is one of the sneakiest contributors to muscle breakdown. Water is essential for nutrient transport, joint lubrication, and even protein synthesis. Yet studies show that over 60% of older adults don't drink enough water, especially those on diuretics or with reduced thirst perception. The fix? Aim for 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day, more if you're active or sweating. Add a pinch of sea salt or electrolytes if you're prone to cramping or on medication. Pro tip: start your morning with a full glass of water before food. It rehydrates your cells and jumpstarts digestion. These 6 habits, long sitting, poor protein timing, chronic stress, late eating, and dehydration, may seem harmless alone, but together, they quietly erode your strength. Until one day you wonder, why do I feel so much weaker than I used to? The good news? You can reverse this. The human body is adaptive, even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. And in the next section, we'll show you the specific actions that rebuild lost muscle, step by step. So what can you do right now to start rebuilding muscle, especially if you're over 60? Let's start with movement. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need to lift heavy weights, but you do need to send your body a clear signal. Hey, this muscle is still being used. Don't let it go. That signal is called mechanical tension, the gentle stress your muscles feel when they're working against resistance. And yes, even body weight or resistance band exercises count. Here's the foundation: 2 to 3 resistance training sessions per week. Each session can be 20 to 30 minutes. Focus on compound movements, the big ones that mimic real-life actions: squats, getting out of a chair; rows, pulling doors, lifting groceries; push-ups or wall presses, supporting upper body strength; deadlifts, light, bending down and standing up safely. Start with 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Rest as needed. Use bands, light dumbbells, or even water bottles. The goal isn't exhaustion, it's activation. Not sure where to start? Try this simple 3-day routine. Day 1, lower body focus: squats, glute bridges, heel raises. Day 2, upper body: rows with a band, wall push-ups, shoulder presses. Day 3, core plus balance: seated marches, standing leg lifts, one leg holds. Even 10 minutes per day creates momentum. Now let's talk recovery. This is when your muscles grow, not during the workout itself. As we age, our recovery capacity changes. That's why older adults need to be even more intentional about rest, sleep, and post-exercise nutrition. Here's what works. Sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours, ideally going to bed before 11 p.m. Protein post-workout. Eat within 60 minutes after exercise. Stretching or mobility, work after training. 1 full rest day per week. If you're feeling stiff or sore for more than 2 days, reduce volume, not frequency. Keep moving, but dial it down. Now, what about supplements? Here's where things get interesting. While food should always be your foundation, a few well-chosen supplements can significantly support muscle preservation in older adults. Let's break down the top 4. Supplement number 1, whey protein. Isolate. Whey isolate is fast digesting, rich in leucine, the muscle building trigger. and easy to absorb, especially for older adults who struggle with appetite or digestion. Mix it in water, blend it in a smoothie, or stir it into oatmeal. Aim for 20 to 30 grams per serving. Take it post-workout or as a breakfast boost. Supplement number 2, creatine monohydrate. Yes, creatine is safe for seniors and proven effective. It supports muscle strength, power, and even cognitive performance in older adults. Studies show that seniors who took 3 to 5 grams daily built more muscle, preserved strength during inactivity, and even improved brain function. It's one of the most researched and reliable supplements out there. Supplement number 3, vitamin D, 3 plus K2. Muscles need vitamin D, not just for strength, but to prevent falls. Low D levels are linked to reduced balance, muscle weakness, and even depression in older adults. Pair it with K2 for proper calcium absorption and joint protection. Ask your doctor to test your levels. A common dose, 2000 IUD, 3 plus 100 micrograms. K, 2 daily. Supplement number 4, magnesium glycinate. Supports relaxation, sleep, and muscle recovery. Many seniors are deficient, especially if on diuretics or eating a limited diet. Bonus, it also calms the nervous system, helping lower cortisol levels that break down muscle. Don't let the idea of supplements overwhelm you. Pick 1 or 2 that support your specific weak points. If you don't get enough protein, start with whey. If sleep is a problem, try magnesium. And always check with your doctor, especially if you take medications. Here's the final piece of the puzzle. Consistency beats intensity. Muscle is a use it or lose it asset, but you don't need to train like an athlete. Just show up again and again, and your body will adapt, even if you're starting at age 70, 80, or beyond. You're not too old, you're not too late. You're just one small action away from progress. In the next section, we'll look at the most absorbable protein foods, best meal structures, and a sample day designed to rebuild muscle strength without stress. Let's keep going. Now that we've talked about movement, recovery, and smart supplementation, let's turn to the one thing that touches your life every single day, your meals. Because here's the truth. You don't just exercise your way out of muscle loss. You eat your way out. And not all meals are created equal. Let's build your senior strength plate, a simple structure for every meal that promotes muscle maintenance, blood sugar balance, better energy, and focus. Here's the formula. Protein first. Fiber-rich carbs, healthy fats. Color from plants? Let's break it down. Protein first. This is your priority at every meal. Aim for 25 to 30 grams. Think 2 scrambled eggs plus Greek yogurt, grilled chicken breast, cottage cheese with seeds, salmon or tofu. Why protein first? Because your body uses that to maintain and rebuild tissue. And if it's not there, your body steals it from your muscles. Next, fiber-rich carbs. Yes, carbs. Seniors often fear them, but the right ones fuel your workouts and stabilize blood sugar. Great options include quinoa, lentils, berries, oats, paired with protein, chickpeas or black beans. The key? Avoid sugary, processed carbs. Go for slow-digesting plant-based sources. Third, healthy fats. These are your hormonal protectors. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, chia seeds. They help you absorb vitamins, reduce inflammation, and protect joint tissue. And finally, color. Add spinach, bell peppers, carrots, broccoli. These aren't just pretty. They're anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-rich muscle protectors. The more color, the more nutrients you're giving your recovery system. Want to see what this looks like in real life? Here's a sample meal plan for one powerful muscle-preserving day. Breakfast, 8 a.m. 2 boiled eggs, half cup of cottage cheese, handful of blueberries, 1 slice whole grain toast with almond butter. 30 grams protein, balanced with fiber and healthy fats. Lunch, 12:30 p.m. Grilled chicken breast, 100 grams. Half cup cooked quinoa. Mixed greens with olive oil plus lemon. Half avocado. 35 grams protein. Excellent amino acid profile. Great for post-walk recovery. Snack, 5 p.m. Greek yogurt, plain. Chia seeds, 1 tablespoon. Small apple sliced, approximately 20 grams protein. Great balance of carbs plus fiber. Dinner, 7:30 p.m. Baked salmon fillet, roasted broccoli, lentils or black beans, drizzle of olive oil. 35 grams protein. Easy to digest, nourishing, complete. Total protein for the day, around 120 grams, ideal for someone around the 75 to 90 kilograms. And this plan doesn't require fancy powders or diet programs, just smart combinations of real food. But let's say you're plant-based or vegetarian, no problem. You can still get enough protein if you pair your foods right. Here are high-protein vegetarian combos that work well for seniors. Lentils plus quinoa, complete protein. Tofu stir-fry with veggies. Greek yogurt with seeds and oats. Chia pudding with almond milk. Tempeh tacos on corn tortillas. Pro tip, if digestion is tricky, go for softer, cooked foods over raw. And sprinkle meals with herbs like ginger or turmeric. Both reduce inflammation and help with nutrient absorption. One of the biggest mistakes we see in older adults? Front-loading carbs and skipping morning protein. Here's the pattern. Toast or cereal for breakfast. Low energy crash by 10 a.m. Snack cravings, big dinner. That rhythm doesn't support muscle health. The fix, flip the day. Start with protein in the morning. Keep it steady all day. Finish light so your digestion rests easy at night. It's not just what you eat, it's when you eat it. So how do you track all of this without losing your mind? Start with a simple protein checklist. Did you eat protein at breakfast? Did you hit at least 25 grams per meal? Did you include a colorful plant or healthy fat? Did you hydrate? Keep a small notebook or use a simple app like MyFitnessPal, even just for a week. You'll quickly spot gaps, patterns, and wins, and every small improvement adds up. In the next and final section, we'll put all of this together into your personalized, sustainable senior muscle strategy, including daily mindset, mobility tips, and how to stay consistent even when life gets busy. Because information is great, but transformation? That's where the magic happens. Let's bring it all home. You've made it this far, which means one thing. You're ready. Ready to take control of your strength. Ready to protect your freedom. And ready to build the muscle you need to live independently, on your terms. Let's put everything together. This is your Forever Strong routine, a realistic, no excuses system designed for seniors who want results without overwhelm. We'll walk through daily habits, weekly structure, common traps to avoid, and a 7-day starter plan to get going right away. Let's start with your daily muscle health checklist. Every day, ask yourself, did I eat at least 90 to 120 grams of protein? Did I spread that across 3 meals? Did I move my body even just a little? Did I drink enough water, at least 6 to 8 glasses? Did I rest and sleep well last night? Did I stretch or mobilize at least once today? If you answered yes to 4 or more, you're winning. If not, that's okay. Tomorrow is another vote for your future strength. Now here's your weekly framework. This structure builds muscle, supports joints, and prevents burnout. Monday, resistance band workout, upper body. Tuesday, brisk walk or the chair cardio, 20 to 30 minutes. Wednesday, resistance band workout, lower body plus core. Thursday, mobility plus light yoga, 15 minutes. Friday, total body resistance workout, shorts plus strong. Saturday, active rest, gardening, walking, biking. Sunday, full rest plus meal planning for the week. Keep it simple. Don't strive for perfection. Strive for consistency. Even 2 workouts per week can stop muscle loss in its tracks. Let's now talk about common traps that keep seniors stuck in muscle decline mode. Eating light but not protein rich. Doing only cardio and no strength. Skipping meals or protein in the morning. Relying on sugar for energy. Believing it's too late to rebuild. The truth? Every decade after 60, your ability to build muscle slows down. But it never stops. Studies show people in their 80s and 90s can still gain muscle with the right nutrition and training. You're never too old to get stronger. You're only too hesitant to start. Ready to take action? Here's your 7-day senior muscle starter plan. Day 1, high protein breakfast, eggs plus yogurt. Resistance band workout, upper body. Track protein intake. Day 2, 30-minute walk. Protein-rich lunch. Chicken salad with olive oil plus beans. Day 3. Resistance training, lower body. Add Greek yogurt plus berry snack. Day 4. Rest day. Stretch and focus on 8 hours of sleep. Drink extra water. Day 5. Light resistance plus protein shake after movement. Focus on hydration and posture. Day 6. 15-minute chair cardio. Protein at every meal. Day 7. Journal progress. Celebrate one win. Plan meals for next week. Repeat, improve, progress. And here's something to remember. It's not just about building muscle. It's about building confidence, independence, vitality, peace of mind. So you can say yes to long walks, yes to vacations, yes to dancing, gardening, and playing with your grandkids without fear, fatigue, or falls. You don't need a gym. You don't need supplements or perfection. You just need knowledge, food, movement, and belief. Let this video be your starting point. Save it, rewatch it, share it with someone you care about, because aging is inevitable. But muscle loss? That's optional. You're not just preserving your strength, you're reclaiming it. Let's grow stronger together.